We are back after a day's break and back with a mid series review show for the Tendulkar-Anderson trophy. A small surprise for the viewers as a new set of passionate cricket lovers is joining our panel today. Hello and welcome. You are watching Across the Pitch. I am Arnab, tuning in from Guwahati, and joining me across the pitch, our new panel from Bangalore, Abhishek and Sujoy. Welcome, guys. Good to have you guys joining us.
Thank you, Arnav.
Uh,
First of all, doing an amazing job. Like it's pretty new, but you are handling it pretty well, and all three of you are speaking very well. Lots of knowledge from you guys.
Thank you. Thank you. We are trying our best.
Thank you, Anna,
All
for
right.
this invite, and it's great to be here. Excited to be talking in this podcast, and yeah, really looking forward to this.
Perfect. All right. So, for the viewers, don't be surprised about the change in panel. Rohan and Shiva will be back again for the third test, and we will be shuffling around the panel based on the availability. All right. With India coming back with a massive win and leveling the series 1-all at Birmingham, we are here with the mid-series review show to discuss on the past two test matches and the upcoming games for this five-test series against England. Well, let's get started. You are watching Across the Pitch. I will head towards Abhishek first. Abhishek, your quick thoughts on the series so far.
So, if you see the first match, on paper, Indian team was very good. Like there were four pacer plus one spinner, which is Jadeja, and it was too good, and we dominated around 80% of the match, and we had one bad day at the end, and we lost. But the second match, I remember Arnav, we were speaking, and you told me that what a bad team they have chosen. Like we are definitely not going to win. But I thought my gut was saying that I told you, yeah, they will definitely win this time, and that too through bowling. But we dominated 100% of the match this time. So the series is going pretty well. I think we are in the strong position, and in the next games we will become more stronger in the captaincy of Shubman.
Yeah, very well said. Yeah, so that was a massive comeback for Team India at Birmingham, and with the team selection always in the scrutiny, they gave in their best effort to answer those guys. Yeah, absolutely.
So
All right. Yeah,
so what
please.
so what do you think, Arnab? Like what will be the team for the third match for both the teams?
Yeah, so that depends on how the Lord's wicket turns out to be, and also depends on the workload management, especially for the England bowlers now. England bowlers have not yet changed their lineup for the last two test matches. So definitely there will be changes coming in. But yeah, we will go in detail for the Lord's test in our preview show tomorrow. So let's focus on this upcoming three test matches on our hands and about the last two we had.
Also,
Yeah,
I feel Arnav, workload management is an interesting topic, and I would
yeah,
really want to know what really goes on, behind the whole concept of workload management. Because we didn't see workload management back in the day. We used to see bowlers bowl relentlessly, overs after overs. And with the new generation of cricketers, we are seeing this workload management. So that's something that's an exciting topic that we could shed some light on, and that would be a great topic to talk about.
But Suja, in the old days we don't have this much cricket, but now it is a lot of cricket. That's why workload management is, I think, necessary.
Agreed, but I mean, again, that's an area which there's a gray area that's not really black and white, and
Okay.
something we can. It's debatable, is what I would say.
Yeah, I think
yeah, of course.
we should stick to the agenda and
No,
Definitely.
no, this is a good point, and we can go on for a bit on this. So I heard Harsha Bogle over the commentary in the last test match. I guess Wasim Akram used to tell him like he used to bowl and bowl and bowl to get better. So if he wanted to be the best left armer ever in the world, he said there is no alternative to bowl again and again. So during their time, this workload management word,
Yeah,
the concept itself was not there, and they never thought of anything like this. And they went full on, full intensity every time, and lot of practice in their nets. So these things these days we don't get to see.
correct.
Also, to your point, Abhishek, where you said we didn't have a lot of cricket back then. Agreed, but what we see now, the test match is happening after an IPL, which is a different format of
Yeah,
the game. So we are transitioning from IPL to test matches. So that should not
yeah,
be a big pressure on the bowlers, is what I feel.
yeah, correct,
Yeah, IPL is the major culprit, I believe, here.
correct, correct, correct.
Well,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
because Wasim Akram is not that far away. He was playing up till 2003, I believe.
But you can say then whole T20 is the culprit then.
Yeah, 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 of course. But with the amount of reward they get from IPL, so IPL becomes even more special for the players, even if they do not want to play IPL.
A separate topic altogether, but yeah, let's,
Yeah,
like
We'll
Abhishek
but
said, let's stick to the
but
agenda.
but
we'll,
but nice
we'll,
start.
we'll come back sometime on those kind of topics,
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, I'll move to Sujoy now. Your thoughts on the playing conditions so far we saw in the series, and do you expect bowling friendly conditions for the upcoming tests?
So I'll start off with Headingley. What we saw at Headingley was the pitch was initially favoring the seamers with swing and pace, but as the game progressed, the pitch started to flatten out and allowing the batters to score a lot more runs. However, in day 4 and 5, if you see, I would say the pitch was somewhat assisting the spinners, but where our, especially Jadeja, failed to capitalize on that opportunity, which is a little disappointing, to be honest, because if with a couple more wickets from Jadeja, I feel we could have put some extra pressure on the English batsmen and maybe we would have seen a different result altogether. Coming to Edgbaston, we all saw the double, the daddy double hundred from Shubman Gill. I call it the DDH, and also a couple more hundreds from the English keeper and Harry Brook. I'm not taking away any credit from the batsman, but if you see the nature of the wicket, which was flat and also somewhat subcontinent-like, it definitely helped them score. It helped them score, a lot of runs. Uh,
Yeah,
and
definitely not the usual English conditions we get to see
Right.
this series. It is completely
But yeah,
dry, and the
I,
outfields are even not that greener like before.
yeah, I've heard the commentators say a lot of times that the whole condition has been made for the baseball condition. That's it. And
Yeah,
I also heard yesterday that after losing the match, Ben Stokes has commented that uh, we have created a subcontinent type of condition in England, but they only created for themselves, and India beat them on their own game.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course,
you could say
and
baseball fired back a little for them.
Correct. Yeah.
Uh,
yeah, and they have got so very obsessed with baseball that in their last 10 tosses which they won, 9 they have chosen to bowl first. So they have this in their mind, whatever may be the target, will chase it down.
Yeah.
But that last match, 608,
Mm.
it was like learning for them, and they should not go in, I think, to every match with mindset of chasing down anything in the fourth
Yeah.
innings.
So we remember the days when team used to don't take batting second because chasing on fourth innings was scary. Like it's a suicide.
Yeah,
But because of this baseball, they have changed the game. But it will only work on the flat surface. That's it. It won't work where there is a little swing or there is a spinning track. It won't work there.
yeah, of course. Okay, okay, Sujak, coming back to the point, what about the upcoming 3 matches? Do you see green conditions coming back?
well, definitely with the series leveled, I feel England are desperate for a win in Lords, And for England, who better than bringing their pace master Jofra Archer back in the side and providing the curators, make a traditional Lord's wicket, assisting bounce and pace. I feel it's gonna be a seam friendly wicket for the remaining of the matches. And personally, I would also like Jofra and Bumrah back in their respective sides to see some good fiery fast bowling, because that would be a treat to watch for all of us.
Yeah, great. All right, we'll move to the next question, that is to Abhishek. Let's discuss on the upcoming venues, and we know we have few terrific victories at Lords and Oval, but Old Trafford, Manchester, for us is a scary venue. Your thoughts on that? I will, in the meantime, I will pull up the stats for the venues. Please
Yeah.
go ahead,
Okay.
Abhishek.
So I did some research on this. So in Lords, we can see that we have played 19 matches. Out of that, we have won three matches. Two out of those three matches we have won in the last three games. So recent years, in last 5 or 6 years, we have been a totally different team, and we have been evolving day by day after playing too many matches. If you see the Old Trafford records, we have won no matches, but the last match which we played was on 2014, and that is
Mm,
11 years back. Complete team has been changed, and I believe in this team, the Shubman Gill and core team. They are here to break records this series, and they're going to conquer the Old Trafford also. That is my prediction
yeah,
for now.
yeah, absolutely. That would be a great another jinx that would be broken
Yeah,
if we win at Old Trafford.
correct. So all the
Yeah,
three venues which we have left, I'm sure that we will win two out of them. One, I think we might lose because of like player fatigue and all. Apart wise, the team is too confident. We can play any
yeah,
kind of game. We can play baseball. We can play small game. We can do anything. Like we can play fast. We can play the normal test cricket we used to play before, like Pujara and Rane. All the players which are playing there, you can see the confidence in them. Like how they are batting, how they are performing. They are hungry for win.
yeah, yeah,
I was just going to add that the energy of the entire team looks amazing and looks like they're there to win.
yeah,
It's a different team India, and with young Shubman Gill's captaincy, I think we are gonna do great.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. All right. So, Suja, coming to the next question to you.
Hmm.
So, your thought on the comeback of the Indian pace bowlers, especially Siraj leading the way and Akashdeep performing the way he did in Birmingham.
Right. So I'll start off with this, that when I was seeing both the pace heads bowling in Edgbaston, it looked like they were bowling at a different wicket altogether than they, if you compare to the English bowlers. And in Bumrah's absence, Siraj had really big boots to fill in, and so he did. He did an exceptional job in leading the pace attack, especially in the first innings, with taking crucial wickets at regular intervals. He bowled really good lengths and also created a lot of pressure on the English batsmen. So, exceptional job by Siraj. He was extracting a lot of movement that other bowlers could not. Coming to Akashdeep, he rose to the occasion definitely. He was playing second fiddle to Siraj, even though the numbers might disagree. But that man was bowling with, bowling his heart out, to be honest. He was able to reverse the ball both ways late in the innings, which was great to see. And yeah, overall, great, job by both pace heads. And with Bumrah most likely joining the wagon in the third test, uh, do not be surprised if the trio puts a chokehold on the English batsmen and make Lords a experience that the English would want to forget sooner than later. So yeah, it was
Wow,
overall.
excellent, excellent point. Yes, that would be a treat for us, our fans like us. Yeah, definitely. Abhishek, your thoughts, or quick thoughts on Siraj and Akashdeep.
Okay, so after first match, I was like dissing Siraj, like why he has so much attitude. He's not performing. Then also he's like fighting with batsmen, like top level batsmen. But this match, how he bowled, okay, like so much temperament. Even in the field, you can see it, like the catch which he took. The temperament is awesome. Like, and he has been playing non-stop, like for so many matches without any workload management for him.
Exactly. That's a valid point you have brought up here. Yeah.
Yeah. And Akashdeep, he's shown that with the new ball, he can be magical. I'm just imagining Akashdeep and Bumrah bowling, then within 10 overs, a couple of overs of Shiraj also. Like, with the new ball, they will be attacking in the next game. So amazing. The 6 wicket haul which Akashdeep took, I enjoyed the 4 wicket better, but six wicket was pretty special. You just heard the stat from the commentators, like it is after 30 or 40 years when somebody from India has taken fast ball has taken 10 wickets in England. So
Right.
pretty amazing.
Yeah, and we'll expect him to go the same for the entire series.
Yeah.
And bit of insight on Siraj. I think he has bowled more than 1,000 balls without the workload management coming into picture. For him,
Yes.
he has been continuously playing each and every test match and the series. Whenever the team needs him, he has come out with his guns blazing. So absolute effort from Mohammad Siraj here.
And talking about his energy, what Abhishek mentioned, that he was, doing the talking with the English batters. I guess that's his energy, and I would expect him to keep up that energy, because that's what brings in the fiery attitude, and sometimes helps to put the batsman in you know in two minds, to whether go for the attack or just defend him. But yeah, I really love his attitude, and like we all appreciate Pant's natural game, I think Siraj's attitude is also something which is highly desirable.
Yeah, well said, Sujoy. All right, Abhishek, talk us a bit about Gill, his heroics as a batsman, and do you think the real challenge for him will come when we get seaming conditions in Lords?
Okay. So I heard a story like around 5 6 years back. So I heard that his Gill family used to live in like village in Haryana, and whole family they live in a joint family, and whole family shifted to Chandigarh or Delhi, I don't know, so that Gill
Mohali,
can
it,
Mohali,
it was,
so that Gill can have a environment to play cricket. And now, if you say, like, I knew that when we saw, he has never been a captain before. If Hardik Pandya wouldn't have left Gujarat Titans, Gill wouldn't have been captain till now. He would have been captain
yeah,
directly to the Indian cricket team. Even under 19 cricket team, Prithvi Shaw was captain, not Shubman Gill. So
yeah.
once he become captain, okay, we saw his maturity in Gujarat Titans this time. The way he was batting, his batting main. Now, when once he
Hmm.
become captain here, like he said in the press conference that my main motive is to become the best batsman of the series. That's what he said, and he has scored 430 already. Not 430,
Yeah,
sorry, 580 already. And
580.
lots of people score those many matches, those many runs in the whole series, which is of 5 matches. He has scored in 2 matches. So I think his confidence has skyrocketed after he's becoming a captain, and you can see in his game like how he's playing, how his defense is, and how his attack is. And in
But do yeah, but then do you think his tight defense will be intact in Lords when we get seaming condition?
it will be difficult. It will be difficult, but if you see his style of playing, he has improved a lot. See, he has played in the flat pitch before, but he was not this confident as he is confident right now. He scored 400 runs in a match, and lots of flat pitches he played, he never scored like this. But in lots, there will be difficulties. Even Sachin Tendulkar, Virat Kohli had difficulties. But I think he will be able to overcome it, and he will learn a lot in the lots this time.
Yeah, would be a great learning if we see positively coming forward in Lords. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, historic, another historic test match coming up. So we'll be glued to our television screens for that Lords test, the home of cricket. All right. So coming to another question, Abhishek, do you think England will rush back Jofra Archer, and also Gus Atkinson is, I think, included back to the squad? So do you think these guys will be rushed back to the Lord's Test? I think there is a problem with Abhishek's network. Sujoy, can you take up this question? Like, do you think England will rush back Jofra Archer for the Lord's Test?
Like I said, there England are desperate for a win in Lords with the series level, right? So I would think they would want Jofra back in the team. Uh, and if it's a traditional Lords wicket with pace and bounce, yeah, I would definitely, I can definitely see Jofra back in the squad.
Yeah, and
But with
Gus Atkinson is also added to the squad.
yeah, but with Jofra back again, that depends on his current fitness level. And the other question remains, who is going to replace in the current English side? Thing that we might, I mean, I guess we can only wait and see who he replaces, but that's another question. But I would say he will be there in the English side for the third test.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right. So the last segment of the day, our prediction. So your prediction on the series outcome, Sujoy.
Well, I'm going for a 3-2 with India winning the series.
Okay.
Manchester looks a little difficult if we go by their history, but yeah, 3-2 is what my prediction is.
Yeah, I would go as well for 3-2, keeping Manchester aside, and hopefully Lords and Oval we get a win over there. All right, we are at the end of our discussion for the mid-series review. I would thank our viewers for watching and hope you liked it. We will be back for the third test preview show. Shiva will be back tomorrow, and Sujoy will be there as well. So a big thank you to Abhishek and Sujoy for joining. Hope you enjoyed your first outing. We look forward to have you on the upcoming episodes and shows as well.
Well,
You're watching Across the Pitch. I am Arnab signing off. Bye bye.